Today I'm going to talk about using Google Drive to create a form. Creating forms in Google Drive is really easy and it's a very versatile tool. The form feature allows you to create surveys, collect information such as parent information at an open house, student information, team rosters. You could even use it to create a quiz for your students. The results show up in a Google spreadsheet with the same name, and it's all nice and neatly organized. So let's get started. I have my Google Drive window open, and I'm going to go to Create and click on Form. And my untitled form window opens up, and I'm going to give my form a name. So this will be the title of the form. This box here allows you to put in any additional information, help information, regarding the entire survey. Okay, so question title. This is actually where you would put in your first question. In this case here, I'm going to ask for first name. I don't need any help text for this particular question, but if I did, I would place it here. Question type. There are several different question types that you can use in Google Forms. We'll go through some of them as we complete the rest of this form, but I'm going to just choose text for now. And I'm going to make this a required question. I generally make all the questions required. That means it won't let them submit the form unless they answer this particular question or any questions that make this a required question checked off. Okay, so for the next question, I want to have them place their last name. So I'm actually going to duplicate the first name question. So I'm up here at the first name question, and I'm going to choose the duplicate option over here on the right. And it keeps the same question type. It keeps the required, make this a required question checked off, and all I have to do is just change the first to last. Okay, so I'm going to add another question. And I'm going to select choose from a list this time. Okay, so I've got some extra questions here. Sample question 2, untitled question. I'm going to delete those. Just click on the trash here. Yes, I want to discard this question. Untitled question. I'm going to click on the trash. Okay. So for this, I might just put in class section. I've got to choose from a list, and I might say A block, B block, C block, something like that. And again, I'm going to make it a required question. Okay, so add item. This time I'm going to do checkbox items. Okay, so the difference between choose from a list and checkbox items we'll see a little bit later, but choose from a list, they could only choose one. Checkbox items, they could choose one or more or all that apply. So we'll do checkbox. First option. Fix that. again. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit, make this a required question, and let's add another question. And this time I'm going to choose scale. One being poor, five being excellent, could teach someone else. Okay, so I've got a scale question, 1 to 5, but I could change these if I wanted to, but I'll keep the 1 to 5. And I'm actually going to duplicate this question, and you'll see why in a minute. And I want to scroll down to see that. So this time I'm going to change this to, instead of word, how would you rate your word processing, I'm going to say spreadsheet. And change this to Excel. We'll keep everything else the same. Okay, so by copying it, if you only have a few words to change, it makes it a lot easier. We'll copy this again and change this to presentation. Alright, let's add a new item. Choose from a list again. Yes or no. And we want to make this required. Okay, so I am done with my questionnaire, survey, form, whatever we want to refer to it as. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now. If you wanted to edit the survey, any particular question, so if I want to edit how would you rate your word processing skills, I would come over here and click on the little pencil. And maybe I want to put a question mark at the end here. Then I'm done. And I will edit all of these. And again, if I wanted to delete a question, I could just highlight that question and click on the trash. Okay, so my form's almost ready. Okay, so I can leave my form plain as it is, or I can choose a design or a theme. I'll click on theme up here, and you'll see there are about 97 different themes that you can choose from. You can just go from page to page. I think I will choose this blockheads right here. And it gives you a preview of what that's going to look like. And if I didn't like it, I could choose cancel and go back and choose another, but I'm going to choose apply. Okay, and then I'm all done. And you'll notice that as I'm working, it automatically saves. It shows me that it's saved right here. Down here at the bottom is where I can see the published form. This is also the link that I can give to students or whomever I want to take this survey. I'm going to right click and choose copy shortcut. And I'm going to go back to my Google Drive and actually see the survey there. I would paste that shortcut somewhere, maybe in a document or on a web page. I'll just paste it in a document for right now. But this is the link that my students or whoever would use to actually take the survey. I'm going to go back to the technology survey. So when I come in here and I choose technology survey, it brings up the spreadsheet. Okay, so obviously nobody's taken the survey yet, but as they do, their information would populate in all the cells here. If I made a mistake or I want to add another question, I need to go up here to form and choose edit form so that I can change the questions or add questions, whatever. And if I were to look at the live form, again, I can click on this link, and there it is. And that's Google Forms, or Google Drive Forms. Thank you.